This is an undeniable defeat for the globalists, the EU technocrats, and the hysterical climate change crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, I have huge news from the Netherlands. They just had their water board elections, which are the elections for regional councils. They also elected a new Senate. A brand new party got 20%. It's called the Boerburgerbeweging, or the Farmer Citizen Movement. Now, you may have seen that there's huge protests going on in the Netherlands. The European Union is demanding that the Dutch government implement measures to mitigate alleged man-made climate change. And these mitigations involve shutting down large numbers of farms. And they will justify it saying, oh, well, it's only 3% now, 2% later on, a few percents after that. But they admit that it's just going to keep coming. So it's going to be salami slice, shutting down farms, until the Dutch people are hopelessly dependent on foreign nations for their basic food needs. Now, we saw what happened when Russia cut off the gas and Germany said, oh, Poland has huge gas reserves. They should share with us. And Poland said, yeah, screw you, Germany. Well, imagine everybody fighting over food if there's a big food shortage. And so the purpose of this party, it's a conservative party that ran on a platform of farmers' rights, ending these mitigations and securing the food supply for the Dutch people. And the fact that they got 20%, it's practically a revolution, as I'm about to show you. They're projected to get 24% of the seats in regional councils and 20% of the seats in the Senate. And the ruling coalition was completely humiliated. Every time I do a video about a Dutch election, people are like, holy crap, that's a lot of parties. And there's even more parties this time. So we got at the top, BBB at 20%. Now, these results are specifically for the water board election, but I think that the results of the Senate election are very similar. And I put the parties in groups. So I've got BBB up at the top, and then these are essentially the right-wing parties. So the Party for Freedom, Geert Wilders, most of you have probably heard of him before. I've talked about him before. He's been a staple in Dutch politics for a long time. To some degree, it's a single-issue party specifically to oppose Islamic immigration into the Netherlands. And economically, they're populist. And then Forum for Democracy, that's Thierry Baudet, I can never pronounce his name, but he exploded onto the scene a while back, and for a while was greatly upstaging Geert Wilders and getting huge percentages of the vote, as basically a more traditional conservative party with a traditional center-right economic platform, but then it started splintering, and so this JA21 is actually a splinter group of Forum for Democracy. However, combined, these parties got 13.3%. And then you've got the basically the establishment center-right. So you've got the Freedom and Democracy. So that's Mark Rutte's party. And that's supposed to be like, you know, one of the main parties of the Netherlands, and they only got 11%. And then the Christian Democrats. And then I've talked about this before. So you've got Christian Union and the Calvinist Party. And they run as a cartel most of the time, except as far as I can tell, The Calvinist Party is basically super conservative on social issues, and Christian Union is a left-wing party. But at any rate, they run together. And then you get the left-wing parties here. So this is the Labor Party and Green Left running as a cartel with 17%. And then you've got Democrat 66. That's like a social Democrat party. You got the Animal Rights Party and the Socialist Party. And then you got some other parties. Volt is like a centrist pro-EU party. Then you get the 50 and older party. And then this is some sort of regional party. The parties marked with stars are the ruling coalition. And they only got like 30.5%. The ruling coalition was completely humiliated. Now, they were already a minority ruling coalition. They didn't get over 50% in 2019, and now they're just humiliated. And so I don't know what the government's going to look like after this. Now, you still have the House, which did not have an election, but you know, the Senate and the provincial councils are all, you know, totally upended now. So this is going to be pretty exciting to watch. This is an undeniable defeat for the globalists, the EU technocrats, and the hysterical climate change crowd. They have lost big time in the Netherlands. Now, I have some other good news. I'm going to try to make another video tomorrow. There are EU commissioners suddenly at least paying lip service to a big crackdown on illegal immigration and speeding up deportations. So I'm going to try to make another video about that tomorrow. All right. Thanks for watching this video. Click the like button, post a comment below. Tell me what you think about this. And click the subscribe button. New video every few days.